Aw yeah, a new Genshin banner. I can't wait to sell my kidneys to get the tall hot anime boy. Oh boy, a new Genshin banner. I can't wait to sell my soul to get the tall hot anime boy. Oh boy, another Genshin Impact. Ever heard of it? It's the big budget open world adventure gacha game, and that phrase is a real turd sandwich with sprinkles. It's set in a vast open world if you ignore all the invisible walls, features exploration, combat, least original enemies I've seen in a long time, a bunch of honestly pretty cool Chinese influence. Traveling through the plains, climbing the mountains, looking at vast landscapes, it gives off a strong feeling of wanting to play Breath of the Wild instead. For as not super original as Genshin Impact is, it does have a bunch of cool anime characters, and if you want all the cool ones, either grind for hours or pay up you sucker, see what Long John Silver's you whales. Gacha games are everywhere nowadays, kinda like mosquitoes, only instead of sucking blood, they suck the money out of players. But what could they offer that's so tantalizing and turns people into complete zombies, but for nothing but that slight rush of the good brain juice? Characters. Anime boys, anime girls, big swords, small swords. Genshin's got it all. Does it? Calling characters in Genshin Impact popular is like calling fries and ketchup a salad, as in everyone knows it's true. Something about this game clicked with a lot of people. Maybe it's their Breath of the Wild memories. Maybe it's the need to grind something out. Maybe they just love anime. Or maybe they just have a crippling gambling addiction. Gacha games have been called everything from predatory to a rabbit hole. But money doesn't lie, and money it do make. With every new character comes a new wave of people ready to grab their wallets and call their banks to spend all the money they can to get the cool new character. But why? You can't convince me that every character in Genshin Impact is worth getting. The characters in that game are not that varied. They come in 5 types: medium boy, medium girl, tall boy, tall girl, and little girl. Maybe at some point little boy, but given the target audience, it'd probably just be more little girls. That's kinda boring, isn't it? I look at the options on display in the banners, and they all start to blend together like an alphabet soup, but they spell the word shame and regret because you threw your money down the drain to spend it on these stupid anime characters in this stupid video game. Just hear me out on this one. If I get Razor, boy with the big electric sword, and then I get Ningguang, who's tall girl, what's my incentive to go for Beidou, who's tall girl with big electric sword? I don't know if you like dark hair. Take a look at the tall anime boys. Kaya is tall, well dressed, has short blue hair, and is hot. Diluc is tall, well dressed, has short red hair, which I know is tied up and is actually long, but the way it's tied up makes it look like the hair is short, so just stick with me on this one, and is hot. Tartaglia is tall, well dressed, has short brown hair, and is hot. Zhongli is tall, well dressed, has short black hair, and is hot. All these 4 boys hit the exact same notes with their character design. Not to mention they all have the exact same body type and height. They are all built like twigs. No meat on any of their bones. I swear Ryu, Evil Ryu, and Kaga have more variation than these guys. Let's say you've already spent your gems on one of the tall anime boys. Is it really that exciting to get a super similar other anime boy? I can do the exact same thing with the other character types, with the little girls, the tall ones, the medium ones, and the other medium ones. And what about the boys' hairstyle, man? You got the short hair, the short hair, the short hair with the tied up part, the short hair, the kinda spiky short hair, the sorta straightish short hair, the other short hair. Are you not entertained yet? These characters have that boring kind of homogeneity that turns me away from a lot of anime. A lot of anime like this, I should say. There's so many plain looking anime characters that none of them are that exciting to look at. Is there anything about that character design that isn't there with the other characters in the game? Well, I don't have a blue hair character yet, so, well, call my bank. This is even worse when you look at it through the lens of the character models, because in the key art, it's not as bad, but these models are just so visually similar that it's not exciting to play as any of them, because they all feel the same, they all look the same. I get why they do it though. they've only got X number of character skeletons to work with, so the characters have to stick with these kind of physiques. Makes sense. But that's fair on launch, but this game's made bank since then, so I think they can really spend some time making some new skeletons to create more varied characters. Add some buff men, some ripped ladies, give me some old dudes, give me a grizzled dude, some heavily armored people, plus size people, add characters with like crazy animal parts or robot parts, or someone with any kind of facial hair. And worse, anyone with some melanin on them, come on. Really just put the meat on some of these characters' bones and that'll be good. Like, what is this? Cat ears? A hat? Nah, come on, do way more than that. This is boring. No, but seriously though, all of these characters are twigs. No one has any meat on their bones. Where's the muscles in anybody? And why is everyone hot? All the characters are so squeaky clean and attractive in that standard anime way, it's boring. Can they add anyone who is anything less than marketably attractive? When everyone looks equally attractive, what's the incentive to try and get more of the same? If I have 10 cute anime characters, why do I need an 11th? And everyone's got that same round facial structure too, no curves or edges or unique facial features anywhere. Can I get any sort of diversity in these designs? These characters should be way more diverse if you want to keep selling them. And this isn't necessarily a complaint, but I'm a huge fan of series that have really unique eyes in their character design when it comes to anime. Any series where I can distinguish most of the characters from just their eyes is pretty top tier. Genshin characters have fine eyes. They look alright. They're just kinda standard. If this were a regular JRPG, I wouldn't really be complaining about this. If every character here is just a part of the world and a part of the game, that you would get simply by playing through the game, this would not matter in the slightest. But it's the gacha element that makes this aspect a real stinker. It'd be one thing if you got them from a quest, as it'd be a reward for actually playing the video game, but the fact that you have to gamble for them and potentially spend money for them makes it even worse when the character you get just isn't that interesting to look at. Xenoblade 2 did this right. In its gacha system, one you don't need to spend any money on by the way, all rare blades have these crazy designs that are all super distinct from one another, so getting any of them feels good, because there isn't just another rare blade that looks like the one you get. Getting Zenobia or Dagas feels a billion times better than getting Jean or Diluc, because just look at them, they look awesome! Also, blades have more than 5 weapon types, but that's a whole other issue with Genshin. Yeah, I just think Genshin Impact character design is just a bit boring. Besides all the stuff that I just said, the art style is just kinda regular anime. Can't really explain this one all too well, it just kinda feels a little generic, you know, just kinda feels that way. It's just that compared to other JRPG art styles, it doesn't pop as much. It's got that annoying anime mobile game app when you're trying to watch a YouTube video, kinda generic art style. That being said, these designs aren't bad. They work. Some of them are great even, and have little touches that I enjoy a lot. I love Bennett's fun goggles. I guess Amber has goggles too, but Bennett rocks them way better. I like Chi-Chi being a Jiangxi. Well, she's no Shenko. It's alright, but if I started comparing them to Capcom characters, it'd be kind of unfair to Genshin, because Capcom character design is so top tier all the time. Sucre's kinda reminds me of Pandora from Xenoblade 2, who's the best blade from that game, so that's always cool. Kai's got an eye patch. I'm a fan of Chongyung's big, fat, stupid, baggy pants. In fact, the outfit design across the board is easily the best part of every character design. Razor, Xinyan, and Xiao are absolutely top tier designs, and Kuching is the definition of phoning it in. This design is just so boring. Can you imagine paying money for this game and coming in away with this character? The more I look at her, the more I just lose interest. Same face as every other character, her outfit and its color theme were already done by this one, and this one, and this one. So not even that part of the character design is visually interesting. Her hair has, what are they supposed to be, cat ears? Why? Why the random cat aesthetic? If cat girl was the aim, it does not feel like it. This character has nothing you can't get from at least 3 other girls in this video game. It's not outright terrible, but I kinda wish it was, because at least there was something to say about it then. She feels like the last one they designed, where they just had to hit a quota of X number of characters, so they said, sure, just put it out there. As long as it's an anime girl, someone will pay money for it, right? Not just her character design, that's not even mentioning her moveset just being Virgil but not cool. And seriously, what's with the cat ears thing? I don't get it. Especially since they already have another cat girl, which... this one sucks too! First off, the whole looks like a little girl but isn't actually a little girl thing can be hit or miss with me. I'm not inherently against it, but you can do it right and you can do it wrong. But ignoring that, as a cat girl, this is the lowest effort you can put in this kind of design. If the intent of the character design is animal girl, but it's nothing more than just ears and a tail, that has been done to death so many times that it stops being fun to look at. There is so much more you can do with an animal girl. Some whiskers, face marks, claw, fur patches anywhere on the body, fangs, or just some cat eyes at the very least. This one has nothing. Not many cat features, not many clothes. This design just kind of blows. Anyway, there are a ton of character designs of varying quality, but on their own, not many of them are outright bad. Put them in a vacuum, all these attractive anime characters are neato burrito, but altogether in a gacha game just gives us a strong feeling of meh. There's only so many cute anime characters you can make before it starts getting stale and repetitive. But what do I know? Most people playing the game don't even care about any of that. They don't care how diverse these characters are, they don't care about diversity in this gacha game, just keep feeding them the same cute anime characters over and over and over and over again. And they'll keep coming back for it. It works, so why change it, right? It's not even one of Genshin's biggest issues. It is small potatoes compared to the boring story and dialogue, the unsatisfying combat, the excessive meaningless collectibles, the stingy gacha elements, the poor gameplay systems, the boring dungeons. Oh, that's why I uninstalled it.